Kenya belongs to 50 million people. At least that's what we tell ourselves. But land, debt, and markets say otherwise. Because in truth, Kenya is owned by a handful of families, cartels, and foreign powers.
Think about this for a second. Every election feels like change. But when the dust settles, it's the same names, the same estates, the same creditors holding the keys. The question is not who leads Kenya, it's who owns Kenya. Start with the soil. The British carved out the White Highlands, legally reserved for Europeans only. Africans were pushed into reserves while settlers took the best land on 99 to 999-year leases. After independence, the Million Acre Scheme, financed by Britain and the World Bank, bought some of those farms to resettle Africans. But side by side, a new Kenyan elite quietly grabbed the biggest shares. The Kenyatas with Northlands, roughly 11,000 acres outside Nairobi. The Moi family, with thousands around Kabarak. The Delamiers still hold Soy-Sambu, 48,000 acres in Rift Valley. Half a century later, the map changed hands, but not character. Ownership isn't just about title deeds. It's also about who holds the debt. Kenya now owes around 11.5 trillion Kenyan shillings. Interest payments alone eat 1/3 of all taxes. That means for every shilling you pay, a chunk goes to creditors before it reaches hospitals or schools. IMF programs, Eurobond holders, Chinese lenders. When repayments dictate the budget, it's not Parliament running Kenya, it's the creditors. And then there are the cartels, the middlemen of misery. Maize? Farmers deliver to NCPB, but traders walk away with the payouts. Sugar? Import scandals flood the market, crushing local mills. Steel, retail, oil, price fixing, and buyer power abuse. This is ownership too, not written in law, but enforced through grip. If they control licenses, permits, and prices, they control your life. Take a walk in Kericho or Nandi. Endless green tea estates, still run by foreign-owned firms, some dating back to colonial leases. Workers earn a daily wage, but profits flow out to shareholders in London or elsewhere. If the community stays poor while the land produces billions, who really owns it? And who owns the markets? Tea, still dominated by UK-linked Camellia and Williamson. Telecoms, Safaricom is split. 35% Kenya, 35% Vodacom, 5% Vodafone. Beer, EABL, 65% controlled by Diageo UK. Retail. Carrefour run by UAE's Majid Al Futtaim, fined for abusing suppliers. Mining. Kwale's-based titanium. Profits exported while locals fight for jobs. This is ownership too. When profits leave and prices are set elsewhere, who really controls the economy? Even at the top, wealth speaks louder than politics. President William Ruto himself declared his net worth at 4 billion Kenyan shillings, about $31 million. His Western Hotel land dispute shows how even presidents sit inside the same contested ownership web. So, who owns Kenya? The answer is layered, by acre, by shilling, by permit. Land barons, debt collectors, cartels, and foreign firms. We sing about freedom, but freedom without ownership is just a story. Until Kenya reclaims its soil, frees its budget, and breaks its cartels, every election will remain the same game. Musical chairs on the same estate. The real fight isn't about politicians, it's about ownership. And until that changes, Kenya doesn't belong to Kenyans.
Thanks, Charlie. This is BMN Global, decoding power one story at a time.